Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you all can make it. Starting to see some people I see here that's pretty familiar to me. It's been rough dealing with all the sabotage that's been going on. But let's get into it, man. This is crazy. Hit the like button coming through the door. Now, this is what's nuts. Yeah, I'm watching Detroit basketball. I'm watching how Detroit got robbed. And Cunningham didn't do us no favors being selfish. Now, here's the craziest thing you've seen today. OVO artist, a guy that I've never really even heard of. Some guy named Preem. Yeah, Atlanta shut down for the season. If you watched that game, you saw what happened. Atlanta shut down for the season, and the refs carried them. Now, who is Preem? I don't even remember this artist. I'm like, who is this guy? Only people I know on OVO is Party Next Door. So there's an OVO Preem. What'd he do? Ghostwrite? So I had to go and ask the AI service to tell me who this clown is. Because you know what the clown actually said and put out into the world? The clown decided, hey, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get myself famous by big upping my boy Drizzy Drake, right? And while bigging up Drizzy Drake, he decides to take a dump on everybody else. That ought to work. That should seem about right. So I asked the AI service, who's this guy? Don't know him. So let me show you what they presented. OVO Preem is likely a reference to Preem, a Canadian rapper, songwriter, and record producer closely associated with Drake's OVO, October's very own collection. Born Rayford Affrey Humphrey on January 8, he is better known by his stage name Preem, which he adopted after previously going by P. Rain. The OVO connection stems from his long-standing friendship and professional ties with the Drake and OVO crew. Though he has clarified he is not officially signed to OVO Sound, Drake's record label. Instead, Preem operates under his own label, Reps Up Entertainment, which he launched in a joint venture with Columbia Records in 2018. Preem hails from Toronto, Canada, and is from Guyanese descent. His stage name Preem is a nod to his premature birth as a preemie, a slang term for preterm baby. His first gained attention in the music scene is his 2008 solo single, You Know I'm Fly, which topped Canadians' Punch Munch interactive music channel. Over the years, he's collaborated with major artists, including Drake, Future, Post Malone, A$AP Rocky, DNF, 2014's Dear Summer, Jackie Chan, and all of these other people, right? Now, they say, while Preem is a key figure in Toronto hip-hop scene, his close affiliate of OVO, he's emphasized his desire to be recognized as an independent artist, not just as Drake's friend. His work extends beyond performing. He's also co-producer and fostering talent through Reps Up, his discography, and the Canadian Dream, right? So that's from the AI, not your boy Cino. Now we're gonna take this thing to a level because now it makes more sense. You see what I'm saying? Now it makes more sense because before I was trying to figure out what was this clown doing. But this individual clown decided that he was going to try to make a name for himself coming after K-Dot. So he goes out there boasting after saying, the AI told us you want to be your own man. You don't want to be known as Drake's buddy, but you come out and show that you're Drake's buddy by saying Kendrick Lamar couldn't take down Drake. And, because of Nokia's success, you start feeling yourself to go out and champion somebody who lost. That's like rooting for a guy that got knocked out in the fight in like the first of 2 rounds. He knocked out, and then you like, that's all right. You still the champ. He ain't dead, and he's still breathing. You still the champ. Bro, he lost. Drake was the big. I don't think you understand this, Preem. Maybe because you were a preemie, all the juices and stuff didn't get to your brain cells to develop in time. Let me help you out. Because you're walking around a little brain dead to me. Let me help you out. Because I think you need some help. I hate to do this. I really do. Hate to talk about sloppy. Now, let me help you out. There is a situation that you just are not privy to. And it's very unfortunate that you're not. Very unfortunate. Now, if Drake is the biggest artist in the world and he loses this battle to the point where you, Preem, have to come out to try to say you didn't do nothing, we're back, we're number one, you have to do that for him. And he still ain't bigger than K-Dot right now. What is it saying, bro? You got to rave about a song, Nokia, out of all the trash he threw out there. Give me a break or give me a hug or whatever it's called. Out of all of the trash he threw up against the wall, trying to get it to stick. And none of it worked. This little success with Nokia is supposed to be the one? Really? That's going to bring him back? Y'all used Party, another artist that signed to him. You're not even signed to OVO Sound. You just a flunky. So the fact that you're a flunky And you out here campaigning and pom-pomming for a guy that's not even on your label. Like, you're not even on his label. And you're like, well, I don't want to be signed. So you're an independent contractor who probably come over there, write the songs, and you get a check for writing songs. Meanwhile, you will go up in obscurity, be broken, stuck in Toronto. Congratulations. And today, I believe, is the actual day, or yesterday might have been the day. Because I know Euphoria came out about a year ago, last year this time, and it was something monumental. I think it was April the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. Euphoria hit, and out of here. The guy you praising is in court right now fighting to try to see contracts. The guy you praising. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, his claims. So we're going to get to that. So Preem goes ahead and decided he's feeling himself, right? So he comes out and said, they said we were dead. They said it was over. They said the Super Bowl was checkmate. They said he should have taken a few years off and disappear. Back on top, even while beefing with the label. And it's only April. This is why y'all hate the boy. The best revenge is success. He really feeling himself off something that we don't even know if he's credited for, because we don't even know who you are, bro. We don't know. You're not an OVO artist. You're not signed to OVO. What do you have to say? You're not signed to OVO Sound. So unless you just work for hire, a hired gun, you're really exposing the business. What is your purpose there? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, when this video is over, I'm gonna respond to the clown. He feeling himself over somebody else's success. We back. You're not even signed to the goddamn label. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. It's real crazy right now that they're trying to play this narrative. Okay, let's type it up. Drake, Nokia. Right. Let's go to Sloppy's actual channel. This is what they call winning. This is what they call winning. Nokia. That's what they call winning. The video, right? 6 million. Is that 6 million? I might be a little off. Yeah, 6 million views. Look at that. Drake Nokia, 6.1 million views. Mm-hmm. Whoever said that is a complete moron. Drake re-signed with UMG in December of 2024. It's in the doggone lawsuit. I mean, it's in the paperwork of the lawsuit. So whoever created this is obvious somebody who works for Champagne Sloppy. Some of his media people that's out here spreading lies. He's already re-signed to UMG. He did that in December. It's already out there for the whole world to see. Now, this Fesh rapper who's put out mixtapes and everything else since what 2018, jumping on everybody else's song. I don't even know you, dog. Like, that's how invisible you are in the game. Some of y'all might know, y'all young enough, y'all might know Preem. Y'all know Preem. Drake re-signed back in December of 2024, according to the original lawsuit and paperwork, saying that this was affecting his paperwork and it showed that he was signed. It's in the original paperwork of the lawsuit. I'm not even finna go dig that stuff back up. It said Drake re-signed in December of 2024. Now, all these Drake people, y'all need a win so bad. Y'all need a win. Meanwhile, this Nokia crap that y'all keep praising, which means absolutely nothing in the whole walk of things. In the whole scheme of it, this is garbage on top of garbage. But I'm glad that you like garbage because it proves my point. People will celebrate anything, even if it's trash, just to try to say, my guy's winning. Oh, yes. Even if it's champagne sloppy. So hold on for a moment. We'll be right back. All right. Let's see how we going to pursue this. Because Champagne Sloppy is over here mad I'm opening up the business. Sloppy do not like me talking about nothing he doing. Why, Sloppy? We here to celebrate you. Don't you want to be celebrated, Sloppy? That's all we trying to do is give you your flowers, Sloppy. Damn. You mad about that? Why would Sloppy be mad over that? That just don't make no sense. But I see what's happening here. Yeah, sometimes you gotta pop out and show Sloppy. So, okay, Sloppy, we gotta pop out and show you. So let's do it like this. Right, there you go. Right. There's Sloppy. 6.1 million in 5 days. Woo! Not Like Us had 34 million. 34 million within 1 day for the video, that is. The song was way, 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 way high. So if this is what winning is looking like, this is what winning look like. This is we back. See, this is why I don't listen to some of these clowns. They try to change the narrative. Yeah, we back. We back. Damn. This is what back look like. Man. If I'm Kendrick Lamar and I see this and they talking about we back, I'm just shaking my head like, damn, it's really bad over there. You know how somebody then fell off in the game and you see them and you on and they see you like, yeah, man, I'm back, man. Look what I got. And you see them and they got some like old clothes from like stuff that's way out of style. Ain't nobody wore that in like 10 years, but they got it. It's brand new to them. So they like, yeah, I'm back. You like, we ain't wore that in like 8 years, dog. We been stopped wearing that. But all right, Playboy, yeah, it look good on you. Yeah, I'm back. So this is what this looks like. That's a dub. 6 million views in 5 whole days. Okay, I guess that's what winning looks like for the number one artist in the game. That a guy who's not signed to OVO comes out and say, we back. Okay. That's what's telling me. That's what they saying it looks like, right? That is what winning looks like. And we should be proud of this because this is winning, right? That's what they're telling us. This is what winning looks like. Okay. I just want to get it access because when something else happens this year and they get dwarfed, then we're going to see what happens. So we're supposed to ignore that he canceled tour dates. We're supposed to ignore that Kendrick Lamar is about to sell out 23 stadiums shows. We're supposed to ignore all of this. Ignore it all. And it's all about sloppy. And his 6 million views on a song called No Kid. That's the big monumental one. But oh no, we gotta wait because he's coming back in the summer. I'm very disappointed in most of y'all. Y'all should know better than this, than to waste my time with nonsense. Y'all got hype, and the only reason I made the video is because this guy actually works with Drake and actually want to run his little mouth. Y'all, the live stream, they trying to sabotage it. Yeah, see, first I thought he was a fanboy, like some fan. But it turns out this guy actually knows Drake and probably is one of his ghostwriters. So when he said we, hell, he probably wrote No Kid. And I'm like, wait a minute, this song is actually terrible. So I'm listening to it like, ugh, what is this? This is the song? This is the one? This is the song of the summer? So I said, all right, well then, cool. No Kia is number one, they saying, right? So we don't know what we're talking about. No Kia is the best thing since sliced bread. No Kia, no Kia, no Kia. All right, here we go. This is what counts. The Hot 100 songs. Pay attention because it says Luther is number one. Maybe on Monday it'll be there. 18 weeks on the chart, still staying on the Billboard charts. You know what really matters. Number one is Luther. Number two, Die With a Smile, Lady Gaga. at the bar getting tipsy, just in case. There it is. Nokia is 7. So in the overall things, pick of things, Nokia is not number 1. It's number 7. And we got to praise number 7. Oh, this is current. Is it going to jump to number 1? So on the Billboard charts, Nokia, it was number 11. The peak, because in case you don't want you to see, that's last week, peak performance in weeks on the chart. So right now at number 7, right? It's been on the chart for 6 weeks. The highest it's ever got was number 7. Last week it was at number 11. Now it's at number 7. And that's with a music video. And you telling me this is back? And the number 1 song is still Luther? It was number 1 last week. It is number 1 again, 18 weeks on the chart. Do you want to know what happens when Luther music video comes out? Do you want to know what happens then? You know what happens to Nokia? Same thing that happened to the Nokia phone. It goes away. Man, where they find these people at, man? Where do they get these clowns from? I'm really shocked right now. Like, for real. This is like embarrassing. Y'all acting like this is the one? This is the song that's finna dig him out of the grave? And he is at number, look, number, not like us, is at number like 8. He's 7, 8, it's at number 9. You ain't touching none of the songs on GNX. Nokia is number 1. Where? In your mind? We looked at the chart that matters. They be like, go to the playlist. Go to Apple playlist, and I'd be like, oh, okay, we go to Apple playlist. That's what matters now, Apple playlist. Like, what are we doing here? You didn't go to Apple's playlist. You got to go to Apple's favorites playlist and go over there, and then you'll see it in little small writing. It says it's number 1. Go to Spotify's list. Why do I need to go to Spotify? If you number 1, it should tell me you number 1 everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. They diss Drake. Sucking it. Whoever you are. Drake is done. Drake was like, why don't you pull up the Spotify list? Why don't you pull up the janitors list? Why don't you pick up OVOs and fan lists? Okay. Let's go to Spotify, right? That's what you want to hear, right? Well, the new list doesn't come out until Monday. All right, I want y'all to keep that in mind. The new list does not come out until Monday. This is Spotify. Y'all know what Spotify looks like, right? See, it says Spotify. This is y'all Spotify. This is y'all playlist. Y'all, once again, Spotify list. All right? Same thing. They give you their hot 100. SZA and Kendrick Lamar's Luther on GNX. Evil Jordan by Playboy Cardi. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Rather Lie, Playboy Cardi. Chappelle Roan, The Giver. The Shabozy song, Everybody Get Tipsy. Birds of a Feather. Not Like Us. Pink Pony Club. Anxiety by Doshell. And There's No Kid. It's even further down the list. Then TV Off is 2 spots away from that. So we don't know where it's going to be next week, but right now on Monday, it's even lower on the chart than Luther. I know, right? And I remember a time when you used to have to hit somebody. Mm-hmm. Apple Music now. Now we go into Apple Music. We then went from Billboard to, okay, let's go to Apple Music charts. Right? Top 100 playlists. Okay. There it is. Now it's number 1 on Apple Music playlists. Something that easily could be manipulated, but okay. It's number 1 in Apple Music playlist. Then Just in Case by Morgan Wallen is number 2. Luther is number 3. So what this means in an Apple Music playlist is if I take a song and I put it in a playlist, right? Anybody can do this at home. we gonna celebrate. He gotta be number 1 in something. I'm number 1 on an Apple Music playlist. But anywhere else in the world, what really matters in the actual sale of the song, I'm losing. But I'm in more playlists because I done went and paid somebody to keep putting me in playlists. And you can create as many playlists as you want. Keep adding No Kid to it. I don't know anybody that's bumping No Kid though, for real. I'm just being honest. Well, the problem that I see, and this is me being on the outside looking in, is that when you got clowns working for you, the clowns always reveal themselves to be clowns. It's like that train is never slow, it's never late. It pops up right on time to show you exactly what they are. How many of y'all in the chat knows about Preem? Hmm? How many of y'all? He said, damn, Luther came out so long ago. That's not a good look for Nokia. Nokia is number one in playlists on Apple Music. But in the real walk of things, it's number 7. And the number one song, once again, is still Luther. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Well, everyone's looking at the count, and they're looking at Spotify, right? By Drake. Nokia's been played, what's that, 125 million times since February 13th. Now, that must be what that guy Preem's job is. He has to go there and keep playing the song over and over again. Look, all of you guys in OVO, I need your support right now. I want all you guys every day, work your thumbs, right? Play Nokia, all of you. Y'all got phones, you bring it out. I want to see how many times you play Nokia. Make playlists, put them in your playlists. Make about 20 to 30 playlists a day. That's your job. That's what I'm paying you for. Let's go. We got to push this song. This guy is coming up complete loser. That's a loser way of doing it. Yeah, bots are us for real. Luther. Okay, well, let's look at it. Well, right now, let's just see how monumentally damaging that is. Right now, Luther did 10.6 million streams in a single day on Spotify, making it the biggest streaming day. Despite these numbers, the track still sits at number 2 behind Not Like Us viral hit. So the only thing that stopped Luther was and made it number 2 was Not Like Us. Damn. Now, 6 million in 4 days. That's impressive for Champagne Sloppy, who's supposed to be the biggest artist in the world. And this guy is saying, like, we won, we're back, right? Okay. Squabble Up music video by Kendrick Lamar is at 62 million in 4 months. Hey, good luck. Good luck, Sloppy. Good luck. Good luck. 62 million, boy. You better get them click farms burning, baby. You better get them click farms burning. We want Kendrick to be bigger than Drake so bad. He's already proven that he's bigger than Drake. In how many ways do you want him to keep proving he's bigger than Drake? Huh? Hell, they stand side by side. Hell, he might be taller than Drake now. He didn't prove he's bigger than this dude in every single way. Drake was supposed to be the biggest ticket seller, right? He's like, yeah, I sold out a show. He's like, I'm selling out stadiums. Drake tried to find the smallest stadium he could and try to sell it out overseas. Couldn't do it. Had to cancel shows, cancel dates. Because he couldn't tell us I got previous obligations. I'm gonna come back and do these shows. But everybody who buy the ticket, you're gonna get tickets to the new show. Ain't gonna be no new show, man. You cancel because it ain't even worth spending all that money because y'all losing money every time y'all did it. Then you put together this video called Nokia, spending all this money, shooting it with an IMAX camera. It's a whole bunch of dancers spending all this money on a useless, pathetic video to look like a Kendrick video, a cheap version of it. They was like, next time, hire Dave Free. If they show that on an airplane, somebody's gonna walk out. They playing that like now we're playing Nokia. Man, open the door. I'm out. I'm out of here. That was a big budget. That was a big market, big budget for a big ego. Like, no, Kendrick had, no, how did he have it? Didn't he have, let me see, he did this dance here. He had the dancers there. I'm going to show him. I'm going to do the Super Bowl right here. I'm going to do the same production. Come on, let's go. Okay, he's got DeRozan. All right, I'm going to have somebody who's really from Canada here. Yeah, I'm going to get somebody who's really from Canada. Yeah, come on, Shay. And I ain't doing that shit, man, unless I can show my shoes, man. You can market your shoes. We'll do that. That'll be part of the shot. Yeah, you put all your gym shoes around your neck so people get to see it so they could buy it. Oh, that's going to be dope. Then they take the picture. Shay like, man, why is this in black and white? They can't really see what my shoes look like. I can barely see what my shoes look like. This is dumb. No, we laugh at stupidity, sir. When someone tries to sabotage somebody else and it backfires on them, that's why we laugh. When they thought they stopped something and they didn't realize they haven't stopped anything at all, that's why we laugh. When they feel like they were the best and somebody proved that they were artificial trash, that's when we laugh. When they run to court crying because they got their butt whooped and lost, that's why we laugh. Well, it's all about taking one situation that is ideally wrong and trying to make it into something that is right. You're trying to make it into something that is pretty much what you think is on par to be, right? You think this is on par to be something incredible, and no, it isn't. The rap part of it is over. Nokia is not even a rap song. I don't know what the hell song it is. It's just crap. And if you're a Drake fan, you just want to hear better music. You should. From Drake. This dude has put out music. It just sucked. Y'all forgot he dropped No Phase, Circulum, Circulum Rhythm or whatever. Then he did, what else did he do? He did, man, what else? I know he did something else entirely. Trying to remember what it was. But yeah, he did some song. He brought Thugger out and thought that was gonna be the closer. I brought Thugger out. Nobody cared. Everything he tried, no one cared. And that's why he failed. That's why he didn't come out on top in this situation. And this Preem guy, it's like it was like I don't know what he was thinking. He was really feeling himself. I never even heard of this dude. Have y'all heard of this Preem guy? Y'all heard of this guy? Have anybody heard of this Preem guy? Who's not signed to OVO? You're not signed to OVO, dog. So when he come out talking about this we crap, I'm like, we? Well, you French Canadian? We? You cannot. Yeah, Mustard is the opening act on the tour. They said we were dead. They said it was over. They said Super Bowl was checkmate. They said we should take a few years off and disappear. Back on top. Even while beefing with the label, and it's only April. That's why y'all hate the boy. Are you the boy? Are you the one writing the songs? Is that where we at? Are you the one writing the songs? I need to know. Never heard of this person. So you supposed to be OVO Preem, yet you don't work for OVO. He said that song with Lotto, Lil Boat, Thugger, and 21. Right. So Sloppy has been putting out music. It just hasn't gone anywhere. Don't get mad at me. I'm just the one telling you like it is. No one is interested in Drake right now, really. The only connection he's got to do now is he's got to hold on. He has to hold on. Yeah, exactly. He has to hold on. Hold on, I'm coming. That's what he's doing now. He's trying to hold on to Kendrick Lamar because that's the only thing that will give him any relevance. He can't sit there and say, I'm going to make a record that got nothing to do with Kendrick, nothing, just make a record. He got to be attached to Kendrick now because nobody's interested in him no more. He's been exposed completely. He's done. I mean, the production on that album is rushed, it's slow, it's choppy. I really don't understand what the hell some of these people are talking about when they doing what they doing. I'm just like, all right, whatever. But it's clear Kendrick Lamar is still on top of the charts. The charts. So I think that dude is a little delusional because he's holding on to an Apple playlist. Um, These are the top of the charts, and Kendrick Lamar is on top of the charts. And Nokia is at number 7, and now it's got a star by it. It went up to number 7, and it's got an award. Okay, what's the award? Gains in performance. Okay, it's got some gains in performance award for getting some gains because of the music video. Now, because of the music video, it went from 11 last week to now 7. And the 7th is the highest it's ever been. And now you have a music video out. Let's see if it could take it to number 1. I don't think it beats Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. That's been on the charts for 32 weeks. It was number 3 last week. Now it was number 1 this peak. It was number 3 last week. It's number 2 this week. K-Dot still holding down the number 1 spot with Luther. Super Bowl was what? Damn, February, March. Now we in April. Damn, that's been over a month. So my thing is preem, because you're a premature baby. So you named yourself Preem. It's okay. You want to be an OVO nut hugger. Tell the OVO boss to put you on the damn payroll. Say, put me on payroll, boss. I don't want to be an independent contractor, though, Bo. When we getting the Preem album out? What you doing? You talking about we? You ain't even on the paperwork, shorty. So I hope you holding it down in Toronto. No, dude. Ain't nobody Eugene's gonna be requesting Luther at the party you're at. It's all dudes. So Nokia be perfect for y'all. But thanks for chatting. Highest rated Super Bowl halftime performance. Most rewatched. Most mimicked. Most everything. And they claim UMG did that. You tried to rig the game, but you can't rig influence. You can't rig influence. All right, you could fake bot anything, but you can't make the people love it. You can't make the people do the thing on TikTok and do the dances. Didn't you try to do that, Mr. Sloppy? Do you want to know what happened when you tried that, Mr. Sloppy? Huh? Left foot slide, right foot slide. That's how you do the Tootsie slide. You tried to Tootsie slide your way into TikTok. Drake has a TikTok song. What? Tootsie slide. Can't Tootsie slide your way out of this one. Ooh. All right, let's go to AI again. Let's have some fun. Y'all ready to have some fun? Let's type in Drake ghostwriters. Mm-mm-mm. They saying Drake doesn't really rely on ghostwriters in the classic sense. Uncredited writers crafting entire songs, but do have heavy collaborate reference tracks. Show other artists contributing melodies. Okay. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry about that. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. There it is. The topic of Drake and ghostwriters has been hotly debated issue in hip hop history for years. It stems from the accusations that Drake, one of the biggest names in hip hop or names in rap, doesn't always write his own lyrics. A claim that challenges his credibility in the genre where authorship is often tied to authenticity. Yeah, that's true. The controversy kicked off in the earnest of 2015 when Meek Mill publicly accused Drake of using ghostwriters, specifically pointing to Atlanta rapper Quentin Miller as the pen behind some of Drake's tracks. Meek's claims were fueled by leaked reference tracks, like one for 10 bands from Drake's mixtape. If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, which Miller allegedly recorded. These tracks show similarities to Drake's final versions, sparking a firestorm. Funkmaster Flex, a prominent DJ, amplified the situation by playing Miller's reference track on the air, adding weight to the allegations. Drake responded with Charged Up and Back to Back, but didn't outright deny the collaboration, instead framing it as common creative process in music. Quentin Miller's role in this cited in this drama is credited as a co-writer for several songs. If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. 10 bands, Know Yourself, Used To. Miller has consistently denied being a traditional ghostwriter, someone who writes without credit, pointing out that he's listed as a songwriting credit. However, he also claimed that he never was properly compensated, saying he didn't receive publishing checks due to the restrictive deal he signed early in his career, not because of Drake directly. This muddles the narrative. Was he a collaborator or an exploited ghostwriter? Now, for those who don't understand what that means, is Quentin Miller signed a dumbass record deal. So because he signed a record contract, when they wrote in and give him his credits, all his publishing rights went to his original company. And he didn't get the money he thought he was going to get. So all the publishing rights was going to the first contract he signed. He thought he was out of the deal. You're not out. You're not out. Once you're dead, then you're out. You're not out. I own you. That's exactly what the record labels told him. And that's exactly what happened. Absolutely. So, am I battling Ghost or AI? I'm kind of feeling like Joel Osteen. So they go beyond Quentin Miller. They says other names have surfaced. The Weeknd, early in his career, gave Drake songs originally intended for his own House of Balloons project, which ended up on Take Care. No, no, not the best album he ever made. He credited for tracks like Crew Love and Shots for Me. But his contributions have fueled speculations about how much Drake leans on others. Party Next Door, an OVO label mate, is another frequent collaborator with writing credits on songs like Legend from If You're Reading This. More recently, reference tracks by artists like Lil Yachty for Jumbotron, Jit Poppin', Her Loss, Mob Ties from Scorpion has leaked, showing their voices and lyrics closely mirroring Drake's released versions. These leaks reignite the debate, though both artists are credited as writers, suggesting collaboration rather than secretly ghostwriting. Drake himself has addressed these accusations multiple times, saying music can be a collaborative process to spark all this blah, blah, blah. He said on Rap Radar. He pointed out that the collaborations is standard across genres, pop stars, even revered rappers using, songwriters, yet hip hop holds him to a stricter standard. So this evidence suggests Drake doesn't rely on ghostwriters in the classic sense, right? But he relies on ghostwriters. Oh no, that was AI, sir. And I'm battling ghosts on AI. Oh yeah, I got to respond to this Preem guy because he done bumped his head. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, when I see things that's not going right, then I'll tell him. Mm-hmm. Well, you want to make sure you're doing the right things at all time and always doing and looking out for the little guy, right? I'm serious. Oh no, the NCAA tournament is going on right now. So, that's where the money's at. So everybody got their money up. We all looking at it. Oh yeah. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. So this little play to try to get K Dot to respond. He's not gonna respond to you, but oh well, y'all here, so I'll show you what I said back to the clown. Think I was gonna let him get away with that. They said we were dead. They said it was over. They said the Super Bowl was checkmate. They said he should take a few years off. disappeared. Back on top, even when beefing with the label. This is why y'all hate the boy. And shows a playlist chart. And this is what your boy Sino just said a few minutes ago. When did you get signed to OVO Sound? You are just hired help who's getting screwed on his publishing. And number one on the playlist and number one in the country are two different worlds, son. That's right. This is factual. That's right. RT the brand said it, man. Sino, I knew you was gonna turn on your boys. Yeah, he finally turned on Sloppy. Look at him. This is factual. Yep. Look at him. I thought he was a Sloppy fan, but he's not. He turned on him and said, Sino, you right. Everything you said right there, that is factual. That guy is getting screwed out of his publishing, the whole nine. So we sincerely like to thank you, because now we got the world in the palm of our hands. Damn, it feels great to be Sino. Yeah, this topic bores me now. It's been over a year. It's been a year damn near. Like, it really bores me because there's nothing really to talk about, really. Because it's just clowns trying to hold on like they still in a fight that's over. It's like, dog, you got knocked out in the second round. He knocked out, and y'all trying to talk about, dog, he got knocked out. Dog, this looked like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. This is like Crawford and Spence. People like, I thought this was going to be an even fight. People yelling, stop the fight. Damn it, stop the fight. Drake's had enough. It was bad. It was bad. And they just kept glazing him. Stop the fight. That's what we yelling right now. Stop the fight. Stop. Just give it up. It's over. Stop the fight. Really, it's over. Stop the fight, bro. For real, stop the fight. It's just making you look bad. It's making you look worse than what you already are. So just stop. It's over. You know what I mean? Like, when you know what I mean? When it's over, it's over. When it's done, it's done. So it's done. At this point, just let it go. So shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Ticket TV when he's talking sports. And welcome to HDII TV, Too Raw for TV, doing his thing, 78 Sports TV. I see you. I mean, hey, he's taking the road less traveled by. Yep, free Puff, and I'm out. Oh, yeah, don't forget the Patreon. We got the Patreon version of Terrence Howard being completely, I will take care of all of that. I just got some stuff I got to do first. But that's getting handled.